I'm not sure which camera I'm looking at because I got two of them connected, and I think it's the Logitech, but I'm not entirely sure. So if I'm like looking off in some weird direction, that's all it is. I'm here in my glorious hotel room. Yay, it's so exciting. I'm getting ready to eat some food. If you haven't been keeping up with the Discord, then you are unaware of the fact that there is a place here in Atlanta that I ordered delivery from. Um, Lucky's Burger and Brew, best doggone burgers. They have an option on their burger menu to substitute for a regular burger the Impossible Burger, which is supposed to be a meat substitute that is virtually indistinguishable from regular meat. So I asked them to send me the burgers unmarked. I ordered them made identically, same toppings, everything else. I'm going to see if I can tell which one's which. I also got a couple of other things because I just felt like there was some other stuff on the menu. It really looked good, and I'm basically planning on vegging out in this hotel room for the next 5 days. So why not? I got extras. Uh, it makes me feel really pathetic because they sent um, all this silverware, and it's gonna be just me. And let's see, what else is in here? Got another bag full of other goodies: ketchup, mustard, mayo, and hand wipes. I'm going to pull my hair back so it does not get in the way while I am eating. You see my fat neck? Fat kid's gonna get their fat on. Gonna eat. I don't normally eat like quite this much, but it's my vacation. It's my vacation where I just veg out all the time. So let's. Oh, the other thing I've got. Be right back. I'm making mimosas. Yes, that's right. If you can't hear me, mention it in chat. I'm not wearing my headset because heaven forbid I tried to chew into a microphone. I'm gonna make mimosas because it is Valentine's Day, and damn it if I'm not gonna celebrate myself. So first things first, we're going to make a mimosa. If you've never made a mimosa before, it's really simple. So you get your glass. This is actually a 6-ounce glass. I might switch to a larger glass later, but for right now this works. And you get your bottle of whatever sparkling champagne-esque. Whoa! Did you hear that pop? Did you hear it? I was not expecting it to pop like that. The cap is kind of interesting. This is a California sparkling wine. It's one of the cheaper ones I had at Walmart because I figured, I'm gonna buy. I bought 2 bottles. There's another bottle of a different flavor, but get your glass. You put a couple ounces. Let it calm down. This has been chilling all afternoon. I say all afternoon. It's been chilling for like 2 hours. Still feels pretty chilled though. Put the cap back on so we don't lose any of that. Well, it doesn't want to go back on. So I just gotta be careful not to knock it over. Whoopsie. Then get my orange juice. Ah! Opening the orange juice. You see my hair? You see how it's doing that weird little... Yeah, that's from my Halloween costume. It's still... I probably could add more, but I'll just be light on the orange. You just add orange juice to it. So it's like parts orange juice to parts sparkling, and you just consume. And really, that just tastes like orange juice. So I'm going to add more California sparkling wine. Spumante. Okay, there. I just added more stuff to the orange juice because otherwise it just tastes like orange juice. It's not that exciting. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, so let's figure out what I got here. I told them not to mark the burgers. They didn't mark anything, so now I got to figure it all out. I'm gonna guess this one is my shrimp and crab dip, and I'm correct. It's shrimp crab dip with pita chips Oh, that smells good. But we're not here for that. We're here for the Impossible Burger. So let's see if I can find the burger. This one is, oh, it's a burger. It is definitely a burger. It is some sort of burger. I don't know if that's the Impossible Burger or the regular burger. But I ordered it with American cheese in the burger. There's supposed to be, yep, there's Dijon mustard on there. Lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle are all under the patty over here, the top bun. I'm going to put that on top and put the lid on. Oh, I didn't heat up my chili and cheese. I'll have to do that in a hot second. But anyway, and then it came with fries, and these are like not great fries. They're already cold and soggy. But then again, the food came early. It's been sitting here for about 15 minutes doing nothing. Ugh. Not a good fry. Let's see if we can find the other burger, guys. This one is, it is the other burger. And the bun has kind of stuck to the cheese a little bit. It's just another burger, see? And so far, looking at them, yeah, this one might be the real burger. And I only say that because it's hard to tell looking at the screen there, but there's some separation. Oh, it's definitely heavier. Some separation in the burger patty. You see that? Where the pie? Right there in the bottom. Yeah, you see that separation in the burger patty? Usually that happens with real meat. However, that could be a fake out. That could be something they put in on purpose, trying to get you to think it's a real burger just because it looks like a real burger. Let's look again at this other one. Yeah, because this other one kind of has little deviations in it too. Let me pick it up. It's much smaller, so I'm going to go with my guess that this one is the Impossible Burger. It's got a smaller patty. It's a little thinner. Just because I think the Impossible Burger is probably the more expensive type, so they're going to give you a smaller amount of it. You do have to upgrade your sandwich to get the Impossible Burger patty, so it's like an extra $3. But I thought it was worth it. So here I go. I'm gonna take a bite of this first burger, the one that I think is the Impossible Burger. Whew. Already got Prosecco burps. First bite. Okay, so either this is indeed the Impossible Burger, or it's just a really shitty burger. It's kind of dry. It does taste remarkably like beef. So if you're one of those people who doesn't eat hamburgers because you don't like the flavor, you're probably not gonna want to try this. That's my guess. However, I did tell them to mark the bottom of the boxes, so we'll see in a hot second if I'm right or if they didn't bother to mark the bottom of the boxes. Oh, that one just totally come apart. Okay, so this other one, this is the one that I think is the real burger because it's so freaking big. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this has got to be the real burger. Unless, like I said, the other one's just like a really shitty burger. Oh, this is definitely got to be a real burger. It is a little on the dry side, but again, that could just be because, like I said, everything was sitting here for 15 minutes. I got, for these fries, some chili and cheese, so I'm going to sauce those up pretty soon. This is going to turn into a mukbang just because you're going to have to watch me eat. Haha. Okay, let's see. They did not mark the bottom, so it's going to be a mystery. I'm never going to know. But that's my guess. I'm guessing the tiny little one, which is reasonably like a burger, but I'm guessing that other one is the fake. And this one is the real. Mostly because the size. And, you know, I said the other one's just a crappy dry burger. Because this one's bigger, it might have held its moisture better. So I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. If you are not eating beef because of, like, oh, shit. Shut up! Stop! That was my wake up, your food's almost here timer. Like I said, the food got here early. Anyway, if you don't eat beef because of like personal reasons, like you love animals, you don't want to kill animals, and that sort of thing, but you still love the flavor of it, definitely Impossible Meat, thumbs up. It will do the trick. If you don't eat it because you can't stand the flavor, don't touch it. It's close enough that you're probably gonna vom. A while back, it's been close to 10 years now. I wasn't eating beef or pork really, but mostly beef for about 10 years because I got sick off a burger and I couldn't stomach the flavor. So yeah, that other thing would definitely make me nauseous. All right, so we'll get back to the burgers in a minute. I also got, because they looked so good on the menu, and I absolutely positively had to try them, and I'm gonna get the menu back out so I can read to you what they are. This one is, yes, okay. This is the Alabama Yardbird, which is a chicken sandwich. Has mozzarella cheese, white barbecue sauce, pickled onions, and it's just it's a boneless non-breaded chicken breast. So I got that, and I got two chicken sandwiches mostly because I couldn't decide between that one and. Oh, I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna be eating this food like all weekend, like through Monday. So don't panic if you think I just got way too much food. I did get way too much food, but I'm not eating it all tonight. Lots of people want to encourage me to. Cheers and tips, and I'll eat everything. And then this one is called the French Poodle Sandwich, and it doesn't look as good as it sounded like it was going to look. It is a breaded fried chicken breast with melted brie, caramelized onions, and Granny Smith apple slices with Dijon mustard. Now, I can tell this is the brie because they left the rind on it, which, you can eat the rind on a brie. Personally, I don't care much for it, but it's not like gonna kill you if you eat the rind on a brie. So, don't worry about that if you are worried about that. Um, oh man, the apples are cooked. I thought the apples would be raw. I thought it'd be like a nice crisp texture thing, and like half my apples have fallen off to the side. It looks like a good sized sandwich though, and there is lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles under the thing. And I got coleslaw with these two just because I wanted something different. I didn't want all fries. So I'm gonna put that coleslaw over there. Ugh, I'm like covered in condensation moisture. All right, hold that thought. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some napkins or something. Wait. Ah, just gonna open this without making too much of a mess. Oh, get off. My napkin, which I can totally see you guys still through this. It smells like salt and pepper. You know those salt and pepper packets? Yeah, that was in there too. But at least, okay. I am still going to step to the side because I need to heat up this chili and this cheese, and I don't have any scissors, so hopefully it just does tears well. Because let me show you what I got. I was at Walmart buying stuff for this trip, and I was buying stuff to make some buffalo chicken dip, which if you've never shopped at Walmart, or if you have shopped at Walmart and never really looked in their canned chicken aisle, the Walmart brand of canned chicken, you get the one with the buffalo sauce already on it. Get 1 can of that, 1 block of cream cheese. Mix it together, and you got buffalo chicken dip. You can add a squirt of ranch and some other cheese if you want to get fancy, but just the cream cheese and the can of buffalo chicken, fine and dandy. So anyway, so I'm down there, I'm doing that, and I notice up on the shelf, they've got these. Chili sauce and cheese sauce in microwavable packets. And I was thinking, I'm going to be getting a lot of french fries with these sandwiches, and they're probably not going to be so good, the french fries, after, like 5-10 minutes. So there's got to be some way to make them better. And chili cheese. You can reheat fries, put chili cheese on it, no problem. cool grip zone, smoke portable. Okay, tear a 1-inch notch at easy pourable spout to vent. Stand upright in microwave oven. Microwave on high for 60 seconds. Let stand in microwave 2 minutes before serving. Grasp pouch by the cool grip zone. Carefully tear strip off at notched edge and pour your content. Okay, so, huh. Oh, maybe this is the notched edge. I don't know, or maybe this is just meant like they were meant to hang. I don't know. They were in a box when I got them. They say to tear 1 inch off the tearable spout for venting. So there, the cheese is open. I'm going to stick it in for 60 seconds. I got a microwave in this room. Sticking it in for 60 seconds and then letting it stand for 2 minutes, and then we're doing the chili. Yeah. Bop, bop, bop. Wow, that's a small microwave. It barely holds that one thing. Okay, so then you got your chili. I'm going to go ahead and tear that one too. Make sure it's open for venting purposes. Yep. And I'm still not sure how it's expecting me to tear the top. Unless it's meant to be through that hole. I don't know. Because now that I've torn this off in that direction, it's not gonna do right. Alright, so while we're waiting for that to heat up, let's try one of these chicken sandwiches, shall we? I'm going to try the Yardbird. The Yardbird. Yeah, that's the one with the white buffalo sauce. White barbecue sauce. Because I've never actually had white barbecue sauce. I've looked it up, and it's supposed to be like a mayonnaise-based barbecue sauce, which just sounds really bizarre to me. But I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to eat it. Alright, let's see. I'm going to put the coleslaw to the side. 2 minutes! Alright, so got my chicken sandwich. I'm not putting the lettuce, tomato, pickle on it. I'm just going to eat. Again, this is mozzarella, pickled onions, white barbecue sauce with a regular chicken breast. Let's see how it is. Okay, it's a little weird. Trying to think of what it reminds me of. I mean, it's kind of barbecue-y, but not really. Some sort of sauce. Some sort of sweet sauce. Not bad. It's not great. I mean, I probably wouldn't be getting it again, but I'll eat it. I paid for it. I paid quite a lot of money for all this stuff. I'm like dribbling everywhere. Ah. Okay. So the pickled onions really aren't that prominent. The sauce is very overpowering. And mozzarella is mozzarella. Mozzarella never really has much flavor as a component to something. It's kind of just there to be, hey, I'm cheese. So. Alcohol. So, it's interesting. Again, I probably wouldn't order it a second time. If it showed up on my table, I maybe would eat it if there weren't any other options that I liked better. But, okay, let's throw the chili in real quick. I can't get the microwave open. Throwing chili in. That cheese smells weird. I don't know if I really want to eat it, guys. Alright, so let's try a bite of the other one. The one that's like exploded all over. Now, take a look at it. Look at the size of that chicken breast. This is like end to end. That's like it's almost as big as my hand, that chicken breast. Like it goes all the way here to here. That's one heck of a chicken breast. So they're definitely getting your money. The other one had like a sizable chicken breast on it too. But somehow the breading on this one just makes it oof. Some apple fell off over here. That chili sounds not happy in the microwave. I hope I'm not making a fire in my hotel room. Anyway, so did this one have sauce on it? Yeah, Dijon mustard. which is probably also going to be overpowering in comparison to brie, which is not a very flavorful cheese on its own, and pre-cooked granny apples. Oh, God, yeah. That first bite really didn't get anything in it. All I taste is like fried chicken. Let's try a second bite. Mmm. There's the mustard. Um, Managed to get a little apple by itself. Nothing fantastic. Like if I was in the mood for fried chicken over grilled chicken, which 95% of the time I am, I'd probably go for the other one. But again, there's really no punch of flavor other than the mustard. So far, I'm not overly impressed with any of this food, but I do have to give them the benefit of the doubt. It was delivered by DoorDash, and it came here early, so I was still in the middle of setting my stream. So I didn't eat it as soon as it got here. I kind of sat there for about 10-15 minutes before I was ready to stream. So I can't blame the food entirely for the quality of it. The flavors are okay. The burger was, it's a burger. It's hard to screw up a burger. The Impossible Burger, or the one that I think was the Impossible Burger, good, decent. So far, everything's been decent. I'm not really upset about the amount of money I spent. I am going to try the shrimp and crab dip. Now, I'm just going to try one, and then I'm going to put it away for later. Ooh, it's hot. It's a hot dip. Ooh, that, oh, excuse me. It's got some sort of topping on it, so it makes it look weird. But, and then these are the chips, the pita chips that they give with it. But yeah, I've got so much stuff to eat, and nobody's chatting with me, so I've got to sit here and chat by myself. It's pretty dang good. I mean, it's shrimp, crab, and cheese, and I am gonna double dip because it's just me eating it. So if you guys don't want to see me double dipping, change the channel. Okay. This is good. Hard to screw up the quality of a dip. However, I'm putting it away for later. So this is going to go that direction instead of back that way. I'm about to figure out which camera is going. I think it's the Logitech, which means I should be able to pick it up and move it. And if it's not the Logitech, then we're going to find out. Oh yeah, it's the Logitech. Okay, so what I got, that's my setup there. That's my setup over there. You see where I put the coleslaw and then the sandwiches. And I'm already up. Yeah, enjoy my hand. I'm already kind of full because, to be 100% honest, I was expecting to be famished today because I didn't eat at all this morning. Drove all the way from where I live to Atlanta, Georgia, where I'm at now, and that took about more or less 4 hours. Gotta love that Atlanta traffic. So by the time I got here, it was just hitting happy hour at this, new to me, ramen place called Jinya. So I went there and I had ramen and some of their happy hour appetizers, thinking that if I did that at about 3 and then I got my burgers at about 7, that's about 4 hours to process food and be ready to start doing this at 7. Well, I underestimated how long it was going to take me to digest, so I'm still kind of full from the ramen. which admittedly I went a little crazy on. I got the Jinyu Tonka, Ton, Tonkatsu Black, which is one of their varieties. It was very, very good. It comes with a seasoned egg. I got an additional poached egg so that I could have both because I wasn't sure. Sometimes the seasoned eggs are not soft boiled, and then they don't have that good yolky goodness that just oozes everywhere. And I definitely wanted the yolky goodness, so that's why I got the poached egg. Um, and I also got a pork bun appetizer and some cheesy Parmesan meatballs, which were not at all what I was really thinking they were going to be, but they weren't bad. I kind of wish I'd gotten a couple more pork buns instead of those for the same price, but food was really good. You asked for fresh garlic. They bring out this jar about this tall, just full of garlic cloves and a press. And you get to press as much garlic as you want directly into your bowl. So I wound up pressing like 3 cloves of garlic. It was fantastic. It was so good. I ate all that. I did bring a little bit of it back to the hotel room, and some of the meatballs. But yeah, I'm still kind of full. So there's not too much more to be eating. I think I'm going to finish the burgers though, because they're not really going to reheat well. These chicken sandwiches should be fine, just from what's on them. Although I don't know how well a mayonnaise-based barbecue sauce, if I'm even correct and that's what it is going to hold up in the microwave. There's just certain things you don't microwave. It's gross. They separate, they get curdly, and it's not good at all. Um, but we're gonna do that. I'm still waiting for someone to start chatting with me. If I don't get somebody to start chatting with me soon, I'm just gonna like quit in about 30 minutes. I don't know. I don't know how much longer. I can't remember how long I've been on. This doesn't give a timer for how long I've been on. Or does it? And I still have things set up around the room. Like I said, I hadn't even gotten my streaming setup done. I still have the Xbox set up. Oh, I was going to connect the Xbox to the TV. I was going to order Amazon Prime Now, which is something you can get here in Atlanta. You can't get back home. Um, yeah, I was going to get an HDMI cable. Because apparently I forgot to bring one. Because normally you can't jack up to the TVs in a hotel room. There, all the connectors are blocked off because they don't want you just jacking things into it and jacking. Um, but yeah, the ports are open, or they appear to be open. I won't know for certain unless I go plug something into them. I do have like a small, like about this big of an HDMI cable that I could technically plug into the uh, the Xbox and then the TV, and the Xbox would just be a pain in the butt to get to. But once it's plugged in, it should be fine. Do that and test it because my thought when I saw those was I could connect the TV to the Xbox and use the games case as a second monitor for streaming. Um, yeah, because right now I'm just working with one monitor, and I left my mouse in the car, so I have no mouse. I just have the touchpad, and it's not that exciting. Okay, so I mentioned earlier, see this weird thing my hair is doing, like here, and then is that behind? Yeah, that's behind my ear, and here, all these. Oh God, now that's like, oh. Okay. So this is for my Halloween costume. Some of it's gotten long enough where it pulls back into the ponytail. I could probably pull it out pretty easy. But when I did my Halloween costume, those who weren't paying attention, I was Morgan from Dragon Age, and I did my hair up. I twisted it in the back, and I made it do the little thing where it like stands up right here. I like did a bun and it stood up, and it looked really really nice. The only problem was she has like her bangs come down around her face, and I did not have that because I don't have bangs. So what I did was I pulled some out down here, and I took it under my chin and I just cut it. Dedication for a Halloween costume or cosplay, whatever you want to call it. So now I'm dealing with these little wispy things that just do not want to go back into the ponytail, and they're constantly getting in the way, and I look ridiculous. And I was planning on taking these off and putting my contacts in, but got distracted this week by shenanigans at work, of course. The main reason why I haven't been streaming for y'all recently, shenanigans at work. I'm about to burp because I'm full of. For a second, let's consume more. Why not? Okay, so yeah, shenanigans at work. Couldn't do my contacts, so now here I am with the glasses and the hair, looking like a total dork. I am at least wearing my new favorite sweatshirt, which I can't wear that often because I don't want to wear it out. Um, if anyone's interested, hit me up. I got connections. I can get you one. I know the person who knows the person. Yeah, that's not that's not incentive at all. Um, let's see what else. What else is going on? Okay, so my plan this weekend. Technically, this weekend is an Aquacon, which is a steampunk convention that has been going on for a while. And I'm a lifetime member. I've been a lifetime member for several years now, and I've been going every year. But the last couple of years, I want to say 2 years ago, I was sick, so me and my sister we went, and I wound up spending the entire weekend in the hotel room, just being sick. Like I had bronchitis or something. I was holed up in my hotel room. And in the year before, I was also sick, but I had panels to do, and I recovered well enough by the time of my panel that I was able to go give the panel. But and other than that, I pretty much holed up in my hotel room. So, and then last year, I was burnt out from work and decided I was just gonna hole up in the hotel room. So I didn't do anything at the convention itself the last 2 years. And the prior year, I spent a good deal of it in the hotel room, other than my panels. So this year, I'm like, okay, they've moved hotels out to the airport. Really, really nice hotel, the Hilton out near the airport. But it's like it did come with a price range rate increase, which increased the amount I was paying by almost $200 over last year's hotel room bill. Um, and that was before parking. Now, parking did get discounted if you were part of the Anacrocon group, but you would have to pay for parking. And since I drive here, that's definitely a thing I have to do, pay for parking. So I was not looking forward to that on top of the already $200 more hotel room. And it was just a basic room. Allegedly, it would come with a mini fridge because someone said they stayed there recently and there were mini fridges, but I didn't see mini fridge anywhere listed on their amenities, so that wasn't guaranteed in my brain. It would like be a nice bonus if it happened. My eyebrows look weird. Everything just looks weird. I look weird. I'm weird. Um. Anyway, so oh, where was I? Oh yeah. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't really go to the convention anymore. My sister isn't here with me this year. I'm tired. I'm burnt out from work. I'm probably just gonna want to vegetate in my room the entire weekend, like I did the last 2 years. So why am I paying $200 more plus extra for parking and staying out at the airport area? Um, when I can pay less for a different hotel, probably with better amenities. So I got this room. And this room, there's only one bed because the room I booked before had two doubles because I was expecting my sister to be with me. But since she wasn't going to be with me, I just got one king. So I upgraded my bed. It comes with a microwave and a mini fridge. So those are both bonuses. Um, and it's really, really close to the places I normally go, like all the restaurants I like to go to. It's near the Perimeter Mall. It's fantastic, and it's $200 cheap. So here I am. Excuse me. So that's why I'm here where I'm at. The plan is I'm doing this tonight with the food and the drink, unless nobody shows up to my stream, in which case I'm just gonna go plug in my Xbox and play some Kingdom Hearts or something. Maybe I'll stream on Xbox, but I don't know yet. Um, let me do something real quick. Maybe no. If I were getting any chats, it'd be popping up on the blah 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 XSplit. Yes, I've got it set up. Um, in this upper corner here, where it says latest top cheer and latest cheer, over on this side is supposed to pop up with the chat when there's people chatting, and obviously there's nobody chatting because there's no chat. Um, anyway, so yeah, tonight I was just planning on eating food and chatting with people and drinking stuff. I got 2 bottles of Prosecco type sparkling wines and this big bottle of orange juice. I was just gonna do mimosas and celebrate me for Valentine's Day. Whee! Um, but I can easily shut off the stream and go play some Xbox and still munch food and drink stuff and be generally annoying to myself, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's planned for today. Tomorrow is definitely just veg out day. Maybe I'll do some game streaming too. I don't know. I have zero plans for tomorrow. I'm not even planning on leaving the hotel room to go get food, which is why I have so much extra food. Everything will get eaten tomorrow probably. I bought bunches of chips. I've got stuff to make buffalo chicken dip. I got ramen. I might stream myself eating the super spicy ramen, the bulldog, regular, not the 2X, but just the regular. But that won't be exciting at all because I eat that for lunch every day. So at work, it's really not a big deal for me to eat. So yeah, you guys won't get any entertainment value from me sitting there eating. Let me go ahead and which burger was? This was the rail burger. I'm going to eat the rail burger while I talk to you, so I can talk with my mouth full and be very terrible that way. Oh. Now, I think with a traditional mukbang, you really just sit there and eat, and maybe respond to things to chat. I don't know. Most of the ones I've seen, they just sit there and eat. Damn, that Dijon mustard is strong. If I had realized it would come with mustard packets, I wouldn't have bothered with the Dijon. I would just do the mustard packet. Cold fry, so gross. I say as I continue to eat it. I don't really want to do a mukbang. I mean, I could. No one's asked for it. People have asked me to do cooking videos, but obviously I can't really do that in a hotel room. Unless I make the buffalo chicken dip, which is going to be... I could do that. I could totally do that. Be right back. Oh, I got stuff on my shirt. No. No, I hope that's just water. I hope that doesn't stain. I hope that's not grease. Please don't let me have already ruined my best favorite sweatshirt. Okay. So I got this container. I had to take a moment to make sure it was microwave safe because the cream cheese has not been sitting out, so it's still cold. I'm going to nuke it a little bit so it can get a little colder. And then I had to go get, I don't have a traditional can opener, I just have one of those little military style can openers. So I had to get that out because I forgot to be a real can opener. I do have one in my official con stash box, but I didn't bring my official con stash box because I wasn't going to an official con this year. So all the stuff that I normally bring is still at home. And the can opener I forgot was in that box of stuff. So, okay. So we got cream cheese. Now usually what I do is I get the can and I open the can. If you've never used one of these, it's kind of entertaining. So you got this little thing like this, and it goes like that. And what you want to do is hook it on the lip of your can like that. And, okay, I'm going to take it off the keyring because this is going to be unwieldy and impossible. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. There we go. It's off the keyring. So, hook it on the edge. Just, oh, come on. Hook on the edge. It's not working because I'm trying to demonstrate for people just how easy it is. And you apply pressure in a downward motion, and in theory, it's supposed to punch through the can. I say in theory. I've done this before, I swear, guys. I've done this a lot, and it's not cooperating because you're watching. The two viewers out there that are probably just me and myself. Because I've got it open in a web page so I could see the chat in real time, and it doesn't want to open, guys. Okay, do this. See if it's just the fact that my thumb is getting torn up by the corners of the... There we go! Okay. And then you just move it along. I'm going to show you a little bit. Yep, see where it's kind of red. The sauce is trying to leak through, so I'm not going to tilt it too much. But, yeah. It's a lot easier once you get it started. And it's like you do 1/4 inch segments at a time, so it takes a little while. But I highly recommend having one of these on your key rings because you never know when you're going to need to open a can. Now be careful because it does make the edges very, very sharp. It is not one of those safety can openers at all. My fingers are already falling asleep. Don't move too far back. You still want to be able to get... You don't want to perforate the can, you want to cut it open. So don't go stabbing little holes into it. Oh, Jesus. I'm not going to starve in a zombie apocalypse, but, I mean... Trust me, it'd be a whole lot faster if there were zombies breathing down my neck. Okay, we're almost done. Now, normally what I would do is once I get it to this point where it's pretty much open, I would have buffalo sauce on my fingers. I would open this up, and I'd dump the can into the bowl, and I'd mash up the chicken first, and then I'd add the cream cheese and blend it together. But, actually, I probably could still do that because it's gonna get heated up. And it won't matter if I heat up the buffalo chicken. So, bowl, buffalo chicken, just the whole thing, sauce and all, straight in there. Okay. Put that over there. That's what the chicken looks like. Really, really attractive, I know. I'm gonna get one of these. I'm going to mash up the chicken a little bit, just so you don't wind up with really huge chunks, and this fork is not great. It's a plastic fork, what do I expect? It's better than some forks. I do have chopsticks. I'm going to grab some chopsticks. But SD, why do you have chopsticks? Because I brought like 1 billion bags of ramen, so I got chopsticks. Oh yes, much better. Just kind of break up the big chunks into smaller chunks so that you get a good amount of chicken per bite and not just, one great big blob of chicken somewhere amongst all the buffalo flavored cream cheese. Now, if you're at home, the fastest way to do this is to get out your mixer, your hand mixer, just, regular old beaters, and beat it up. You may be laughing at me, but it works. It works very well. Your chicken gets shredded almost immediately, and then it blends really well with cream cheese. The only problem is it does kind of splat cream cheese and stuff everywhere if your bowl is not tall enough. Speaking from experience here, so be prepared for that. I didn't even bother breaking the chopsticks in half. I just started. Okay, so it's kind of chunky. Not big chunky, but little chunky. Alright, so we're gonna do that. With the cream cheese. Now, some recipes call for the buffalo chicken dip to be heated anyway. I don't normally do that because, I don't know, I guess I like it better cold, and I'm 95% of the time just making it and I'm ready to pop it in my face. I don't have time to stick it in the microwave or whatever. And I don't often have access to a microwave readily available. So I just mix it together and call it a day. Start going to town on it. But I'm doing this, and I'm going to stick it in the microwave a little bit because this is cold cream cheese, and cold cream cheese doesn't mix very well. Ugh. It does come out of the package a lot better. I say, as I struggle to get it out of the package. You ever notice when you're doing stuff for other people, you fail miserably, or you make it look like you're completely incompetent? I swear I'm not completely incompetent. Only moderately incompetent. Oh, cream cheese. No, I'm kidding. I'm not licking. I don't do plain cream cheese. It's gross. That is so gross, people. Why do you even think about that? Why'd you make me think about that? Cream cheese, I'm throwing my trash away. I'm not throwing my trash away in the can because I'm not a classless heathen. Alright, so I got the cream cheese, and the thing, and I'm going to pop it in the microwave, where I've already got my chili waiting still. Ooh, the cheese is still hot. How bad is the chili? The chili's a little hot. It doesn't seem to have spattered, though. Alright, so I'm just going to do it for 30 seconds. And while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to make myself another mimosa. First, I'm going to finish this one. Delish. And get the bottle. And this time, I'm going to fill it about halfway. Because the bubbles, yeah, there we go. Get some spumante with just a splash of orange juice, basically. Here we go, I think just a splash of orange. Okay, you can't see the. It's so sparkly. It's so good. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a orange juice flavored sparkling wine as opposed to a mimosa, which is great. Ha. Okay, so my microwave went off. Let's go get it. Let's get it. And actually, since I'm not ready to eat it yet, grab the lid. And let's get the spoon that came with that fork that we were. Oh my god. Okay, watch this. Blur. Well, you can't really see. Blur. See how it's bending? Blur. Yeah. Alright. Probably should have put it in for a few more. I might try and mix it a bit and then put it in for another 30 seconds. Because I can feel the edges of the bowl are warm. But I think it mostly heated the buffalo chicken as opposed to the cream cheese. So let's mush it a bit. Get a little flattened. Get it better dispersed. This spoon sucks. I wish I had thought to bring like a regular metal real utensil. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Look at that mess. Another 30 seconds. Ah! Damn it. Okay, so for those of you who have long hair, does this happen to you too? You'll be sitting somewhere and just, yeah, you're enjoying yourself, doing whatever, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. And you get up and you go and you touch something metal and zap! Because your hair built up static. Yeah. The microwave got me. And I'm looking at me instead of the camera. So you guys think I'm just looking at some random thing, but I'm looking at you. Here's looking at you. You looking at you. Ugh. My hands are all sticky from something. 15 more minutes and then I'm calling it, guys. So someone better show up and start chatting with me. Ugh. It smells like buffalo chicken dip. Mostly because buffalo chicken dip just smells like buffalo. As in buffalo sauce, not buffalo the animal. Not sure what buffalo the animal would smell like. I can't imagine it'd smell kind of strong. But I've not actually been in close contact with buffaloes, the animals. So it's making the most obscene noise. I don't know if you could hear that. Get some ASMR. SD does ASMR. Yeah, I get much better microphones for that. I did buy a microphone for my cell phone. It's a lavalier mic, which means it clips onto like your lapel somewhere. And hopefully that should enable me to shoot videos inside of a restaurant without catching all the background noise and the overhead music, because if you try to do a video nowadays with the overhead music on, you'll get flipped with a copyright infringement notice, unless it's some generic non-music music. And even then, you might still get tripped up because YouTube is just as ridiculous nowadays. And I'd rather not have to deal with that, so I got a lava mic in the hopes that I could just have my voice, my dulcet tones. Yeah. Squawk, 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 squawk. Imitating the sound of this as I stir it. It's definitely stirring a lot better than it would be if it was just straight up cold. And I'm trying to like stir little sections at a time, incorporating the cream cheese in that section, then move on to the next one, which does make things easier overall. It's still got clumpy cream cheese, but like ideally it's going to be like that. It's delicious. So I got a bunch of different kinds of chips to eat with this dip. And I got enough dip to make 2 servings in case I like really go hog on the buffalo chicken dip like I did. One year my sister and we went through like one portion of this a day just between the two of us. So I only brought 2 cans though because I knew there'd be a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, as I was saying, for my weekend, Friday is all vegetation. Saturday, I'm actually going to leave the hotel room. I'm going to go to the convention, say hi to people, do some con stuff, pick up my goodie bag for being a lifetime member, pick up my sister's goodie bag because she is also a lifetime member. And then I'm going to hit up the mall, hit up some restaurants, and just make a out day of it, a day out. And then Sunday will be vegetation again. And then Monday I have to go home. So hopefully tomorrow I recover well enough where, Saturday doesn't completely burn me out. There we go. Good old chicken dip. All good. I don't know where everyone is. Nobody's here. I didn't really advertise that I was doing this that much, though. Didn't get a whole bunch of people together. My face is all red from all the stirring. Well, maybe it's the Prosecco. I don't know. I'm going to down this glass now. Oh, well. I got chili and cheese I'm going to do with my fries. I got burgers to eat. I got some chicken sandwiches to eat. I'm going to save the coleslaw for tomorrow. And I think I'm going to call it because I've been sitting here basically talking to myself for 30-45 minutes. Quite a bit of time. Anyway, I guess that will make it a day. If you enjoyed this, definitely shoot me a message. Shoot me a message on Twitch, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Tumblr, on Facebook, all those places. I am available under SDR, ESDEEAR. ESDE. Read the shirt. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, hit me up on any of those places. Tell me you enjoyed it. Tell me what you want to see next. I do have a lot of scary video games I'm going to be playing. I did bring my Steam library with me this time on this trip, so I should be able to, hopefully the hard drive survives the trip and I can plug it in and be able to stream those on the computer. And I'm still loading stuff on the Xbox. Had to replace that hard drive. Yay. Other than that, yep, just same old, same old. So, yeah, let me know if you like this, if you didn't like it, if you want to see me eat more stuff, what you want to see me eat. If you don't want to see me eat at all because you think it's horrendous, because I have no table manners, which isn't entirely true because I do not in my mouth. Anyhow, should not give me a swivel chair while I do videos. Not my fault. I didn't pick this chair. This chair picked me. Anywho, so until next time, SD out. Bye, 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 bye.